What up, guys? Yeah, today we have another Chelada bad boy to review, and today we're going to be doing the Budweiser and Chelada. I've been putting this off, but I'm doing it now. I'm coming off of probably the best canned one that I've had, the Soul Chelada. I think that's the best tasting one, the best done one that I've had so far, which is pretty interesting because I feel like Soul, the beer, isn't that great, but you don't have a lot of beer taste with that particular one. It's just the layers were very well done. We can give this one a whirl. It does say to, but not shake. So, okay. I gotta admit, I think this was probably the beer that I first saw that I hadn't even really like heard of Micheladas at the time. This was years ago when the Budweiser was first starting to pump these out, and I saw it. I just thought beer and tomato juice sounds disgusting. I was obviously out of my element. I didn't realize that a very finely made Michelada can be fantastic, a great summertime beverage, one of those old school like beer cocktails that just like mwah. I have no idea what to expect with this Budweiser and Clamato, but let's give this a try. Hopefully I didn't screw this up. It's between this and the Bud Light version. I wanted to go with the Budweiser. I wanted to go with Bud Heavy first to give this a whirl before moving on to the world of light beer. Okay. Let's pour this sucker. Alright, we got that. There we go. Alright, any side information? See if they give you the alcohol content on here. They have to somewhere, right? It's Budweiser. They always want to tell you what it is. Maybe I'm crazy. I just don't see it. Oh, 5% alcohol by volume. That is surprising. It is substantially higher than some of the other cans that you get out there, like the Soul Chelada. I believe is about it's either 3.2 or 3.5, right in there somewhere. So this is a whole 1.5% higher than my current favorite. So, whatever, and you got the obviously the particle rim already kind of stuck to the side. I guess that might be good. It's not just pure water, so we got that going for. All right, let's get into the review. Let's get into the smell. You definitely have the like condensed soup, tomato soup thing. You can smell some of the Budweiser on here. You know what? Back to the alcohol thing. Is it crazy to wonder why you're taking Budweiser, you're mixing in a Michelada mix, and the alcohol content goes higher than a normal Budweiser? Isn't that kind of weird? Like how did it get? I don't know. Are they using like a special Budweiser to increase the alcohol content? It is a stronger aroma than most of the Micheladas out of a can I've had, because you can already kind of smell it. It's kind of like when your dog comes in from the rain from outside, and you can, as soon as they come in, you can already smell it. Like, woo! You get closer and it just gets stronger. It's kind of, not saying it smells like a wet dog, but there's something lingering that I'm not a huge fan of, and I don't know what it is. Like, you get the condensed tomato, you definitely get some of that Budweiser, but there's something in the middle, like Like almost like you burned the soup a little bit. Like you got like that burned, the scorched pan smell to it. I don't know. There's just something in it where I'm like, ooh, I'll drink it, but I'm already a little leery on it. So I don't know if it's just an artificial lime thing. Like they took like those little like things that are shaped like a lime and they squeezed that in, and it's not blending right. I don't know. I don't hate it, but I'm also not I'm a little worried, so I'm gonna give it a half just because I don't know. But all right, let's get into the taste. It's a little watery, which is surprising for the color. There's not as much tomato as I'd like in it. Since I think this was probably one of the first Chelada things to hit the market. I don't know if Budweiser might have been a little leery on overdoing it on the tomato. It's very, very light. It's almost like you're making that Campbell's condensed soup and you accidentally poured an extra thing of water into it. It's a little, it tastes watery. You have a nice or a decent carbonation on the tip, and that's really right on the very tip of your tongue. Is you're getting some of the salt, or maybe it's the. Yeah, you're getting a little bit of the salt. And as it goes back, you get some of the lime, but it definitely tastes like an artificial kind of chemically lime. It doesn't have like that fresh squeezed lime in it. And there's also something else like it's got a kind of a strange aftertaste. If after you drink it, you breathe in with your mouth, and you let like the oxygen hit your tongue. It's like I don't like that. I don't like it. It's like like after you've held like metal, or maybe like held change in your hands, and you have that kind of. You just get like a kind of a strange like feeling on your hands when you're done. It's like it's odd. You have just that strange feeling in your fingers. That's almost like what my mouth has. There's like my mouth was holding on to metal for too long. I got like a weird thing going on. I don't know. I don't know what that. That taste is. I feel like this is one of those things where if you drink it really fast and you don't think about it, it probably wouldn't be that bad. I'm also wondering how long this particular thing sits on a shelf. I don't know if they have the born on dates with these things, because I feel like if you're getting a Michelada, you're probably not going with the Budweiser one any longer. You're probably going with one of the Mexican versions or whatever. I can't envision the Budweiser and Chelada as a huge seller any longer. So I don't know how long this just kind of sits around. But there is a strange and kind of funky aftertaste that I'm not digging. So I'm not going to recommend it on taste. There's something there that it's kind of watery. There's not a lot of stuff going on, but there's something I'm not digging. All right, next category is a value for price, and But this isn't that bad. I think I got this one at $2. It's going to run you about the same that you'd pay for like a Modelo Chelada or Tecate Chelada. Really, most of the Mexican ones, you're going to pay about the same amount. Now, granted, this one I'm going to wager probably has a higher alcohol content than all the others. This might be the highest one that I've seen so far, at about 5%. So, and you got your 2 grams of protein. Woo! But... All right, so price isn't bad. Sure, I'll recommend it on value price. It's not bad. I think it's about $2. Nothing crazy. So yeah, I'll recommend it for that. Distinction. How distinct is it? It's it's a Michelada, so there's nothing really crazy going on. It's kind of watery. There's really no spice to it. You have like a chemically lime and a weird aftertaste. So. Distinct, maybe. Good distinct, no. So, not recommending it on distinction. All right, next category is drinkability. I was saying when I was first smelling it that there's some strange lingering smell that I just couldn't put my finger on. I think that's what the weird aftertaste is. Like, it's not overpoweringly weird. It's just, it's hard to describe that. Maybe it is just like a burned tomato soup thing. But it's not, or maybe it's a little soapy. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a little soapy. I don't know, but whatever it is, it's not really working for me. So drinkability, it's 5% alcohol, so it is higher. But I feel like I would much rather sacrifice alcohol content for my Michelada for taste. I'll take the 3.5-4% over the 5% if I can get a substantially better tasting one. And there's much better cans than this. So drinkability, I think this kind of suffers. So I'm not going to recommend it on drinkability. All right, last category is what I buy it again, and there's really no need for me to buy it again. If I feel like buying a Michelada out of a can, I will buy something else. There's plenty of other options that are very similar in price with much better taste going on. So I will not be buying the Budweiser Chelada again. But all right, that is my review of Budweiser Chelada with salt and lime. What do you think? Have you had it before? How would you rate it against the other Micheladas out there? Let me know in the comments. You can like and subscribe. That'd be fan-freaking-tastic. And so yeah, for myself and Budweiser Chelada with salt and lime, take it easy.